Hey, Jonathan from GameSpot Asia here. I'm here with Randolph, and we're just gonna check out a bit of Page Chronica.
Hello, Jonathan. How are you?
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah, we're just gonna show a bit of Page Chronica. This is a game made by Red Hair Studios, right on the heartland of Singapore.
That's right. Yeah. So this is a local title, or local if you live in Singapore, anyway.
Local, yeah. Locally made title, Asian made title.
Yep.
And I played a bit of it, and I don't know what actually got it to me, but I feel that this game needs a bit of work, let's just say.
Okay. All right. So let's just clarify. Jonathan here is playing this.
Yep.
And it is out on PSN now. Is that
Yes, right now. I
Okay.
believe it is less than 10 Singaporean dollars.
Okay. Is it out globally?
Yeah, you can actually buy it.
All right.
Yeah, globally. I think the North American one might be out next week.
Okay. So this is as you said, Singapore studio that developed this. Is this their first game? Or
Yeah,
what's the
their
studio
first
called?
game. Hopefully not their last, despite what I might say later on. Okay, so right now the kick of this game is you are actually this witch,
Yep.
and you just have to save the world, which is filled with books and everything.
Alright.
And it's like a 2D platformer with your spells, everything.
But there is a gimmick, right?
Yes,
So
a gimmick, a spelling gimmick.
Let's
per
get
se.
to the gimmick. Yeah, so it's a spelling gimmick. It's a word game
Yep.
and a platformer.
Yep,
Right?
that is correct.
Okay.
Right.
So how does that work? I guess we'll take a look here.
Yeah,
But,
let's just start on the first stage, just to
okay.
get a bit of get the ball rolling here. Wow, that is a very long. Actually, yeah, the loading. Come and think of it, it's actually pretty long for
Okay.
games like this.
Right.
This
Okay.
caliber.
So do we know much about the pedigree of the development team here in Singapore? Have they worked on anything
I
else?
believe
or-
they are together working with Sony on doing this. They had like this whole
Okay.
Nanyang Polytechnic initiative,
Right.
and
okay.
they get this churned out. Like Sony just gave them the tools and the dev kit,
Yep.
and they just went around with it.
Well, it doesn't look bad at all. Local product. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care which country it's from. It's still.
All right.
I don't know.
Let's talk about what's happening here. Okay, so
Alright.
it's a platformer. But what have you just done?
All right, I just opened up this little spell book part here. You can actually spell words, and you spell words depending on how long it is. You get your power up.
Okay. So like you just did this by doing what? You just press L1. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you, what's that? Yes.
Are you gonna spell what I think you're gonna spell?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Right,
Okay.
there you go. But hey, it achieves results. My spells get bolstered up pretty powerful, depending on how long your sentence is.
Okay. Your word.
Yeah, the word itself. Yeah.
Okay. And you can sort of see in the background, right? The words just floating in air. Yeah?
And to the developer's credit, it's not actually obstructing the view that much.
Okay.
But I'll tell you the UI at the bottom, it really is. You can't really see what's going on. You can't press down or up to actually see what's going on. Especially when there are some platforms where you fall to your death and everything.
Okay. So once again, let's just take a step back. So the whole shtick here is you have to form words.
Yep.
And forming words gives you like spell abilities. Is that right?
Yep, spell abilities like
Okay.
double jumping or having your shots go really far away.
Okay. And like the more complex the word is, how powerful they are, or how many spells you get. Because I noticed. Okay, so you've got what, a fireball spell there assigned to square button. Is
Yep,
that right?
that is correct.
Okay, so you got 15, right? And you have to keep refreshing them with new words. Is that correct?
Yep, when your spell count is 0, yes.
Okay. What about those other things then on the left-hand side there? I see a little cannon and some boots. What's that all about?
Oh, the boots are actually for your double jumping ability.
Okay.
And the cannon is to actually make your spells go further than usual.
Right. Okay. And how do you achieve those?
Oh, by spelling the words, spelling correct words,
Okay.
or using the flashing little letters here and there.
Oh, okay. What are the flashing letters?
Basically, if you use that as part of your words,
Yep.
you actually get your spells powered up like longer.
Right.
So you get more
Okay.
more fireballs.
Yep.
And let's see, what do
D.
I?
Go for the D. Help.
Okay.
Help.
Okay.
Left hand side. Left hand side.
Where's the D?
D. Left hand side. There it is.
There we go. Awesome.
Okay.
Also helps to get a second hit, so that you can spot words that you don't see,
Yeah.
even though they're floating right in front of you.
Let me just once again clarify. This is not me spelling here. So if you have any issues with the spelling,
It's all
blame-
me. It's all
blame
me.
Jonathan.
Yes, and I'm a GameSpot writer. I'm hired for my writing ability.
Can you jump on the enemies or no?
No, you
actually
cannot.
have to get rid of them.
And therein lies the big problem. Some enemies look like as if you could stand on them, but no, you'll get hurt. And there's like,
That's a platforming trope, right? You just
Yeah.
expect in a platforming game that you can bounce off an enemy.
No, I can understand if they're enemies with spiked heads or just some organic animals, but like if they look like platforms or chests, you kind of expect your character to stand on them, but that's not really the case.
Okay. Have you I know we're playing. This is just the first level, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, do you get more spells? What's happening?
I believe you get more spells as the level goes on, but based on
sync.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I see the K. Yes.
Yay, there you go.
Yay.
What's the longest word you've spelled so far?
Let's see. Goats, I guess. I don't remember. Like I just spell on the spot.
Okay.
Let's see. Potters. Potters is one.
All right. Okay. And you know, I gotta ask this. I'm sure our audience would love to know.
Yeah.
Can you spell dirty words in this?
I actually had
do-
not come across a situation in my playthrough where I can
Okay.
spell such words.
Right. Okay.
And I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
what words, obviously.
Yeah.
But
But
I
you've
just.
tried it though because you're a dirty guy,
Yeah.
right? You've tried the bad words.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think the game is programmed in a way that you can't spell dirty words. I
Okay.
don't know how, but you just cannot.
Well, okay, let's open it up. See if we can spell something. Okay, not dirty, but somewhat, you know, risque. What about, right? Okay, yeah, that's a word.
Yep.
Right. Can you do things like boobs?
Okay.
Or
I need to
wang
find. I need the
or
letters
something?
coming out.
Like, no, nothing too crazy dirty. Just mold, MLD. And this is what I always find with any word game. I
Yep.
just you know, regress to year 2, and I just keep spelling 4-letter words over and over again.
Yeah. Oh, and actually, the game does not give you a penalty if you spell the same words over and over. So, but then they do
Okay.
change up the letters when you press the L1.
All right. So this is I was gonna say at one stage there your fireball was just taking him out in one hit. Oh, they are. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Because before you were doing it and you needed 2 shots, right?
Yep. Again, like if you use the flashing letters,
Yeah.
your spells get bolstered, like
Can you do nouns
powered up.
like
No.
Cuba? Could you have done Cuba then, for example?
Okay, let's try. Let's find out.
Okay. And see.
Nope.
No.
Apparently
Oh,
not.
Okay. All right. So,
Oh, and if you misspell the word like 3 times, I think a bad thing happens. You lose your life a bit.
Oh, right. Okay. And there is a health bar down at the bottom there, I noticed, right?
Oh, and I unlocked the special like word mode, so my
Oh.
fireballs get bigger.
How did you do that?
Oh, I basically have to spell out the letters at the bottom.
Oh,
Like
okay.
as soon as you make more and more words, if you use the special blue letters or
Yep.
the flashing letters,
Okay.
you spell out the word at the bottom. You spell that word out, and you get basically super mode.
Okay. Well, what I'm seeing so far, and you know, granted, this is the very first level.
Yeah.
It seems pretty standard so far when it comes
Yeah.
to the platforming. So it is it's meant more for a junior audience, would you say? Or
That's at first I thought it was,
it's
but
like
when
learning is fun.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
but
so
when
you
I
play
played
with your
against,
dad
like-
or something.
when I played against the first boss and went on to the second stage, I think the difficulty just shot up really insanely.
Is that what we're gonna go see now? Are we gonna go see the first boss? No.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I just want to reinforce how
Mhm.
how infuriating this game can get.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Because of the spelling.
No, not just the spelling. I mean, the spelling is fine. I can
Yeah.
get the mechanic here and there, but
Yep.
it's just like, you know, when you play really good 2D platformers,
Yeah.
you start seeing the bad problems much easily for certain other
Yeah.
platformers. But let's go on the second stage since
Yeah.
I'm here.
But
Or do you want me
maybe
to
this is
quit? Or
let's play a little bit of this. And
Alright, right.
I'm just thinking, maybe you know, it's because it is trying to do a spelling thing as well as a platforming thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it needs to not be as great a platformer. I don't know.
well, that's the thing. I mean, you can actually have the best of both worlds, but at the end, I just feel like the platforming's a bit boring, lacking, and there are actually like 1 or 2 choke points where you cannot get through without like a bit of luck here and there. Like there'll be like this one plant at the end in the corridor, and it shoots a fireball, and you can't actually jump away. You actually have to shoot, and you cannot duck.
Yes, I've noticed you can't.
Yeah, that's basically taking cues from Mega Man. You can't duck, but
And the actual character herself can't do anything special, right?
well, she gets better spells later on.
No, but like in terms of her physicality, like a
Yeah.
double jump is that's it. She can't do a slide. She can't climb.
Nope.
Or anything like that. Okay.
Oh, and remember that bit where I say you get a kickback when you get hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, some stages they'll have like a small platform, spike pit, and you can't actually get there, and you won't know the spikes come out until it's too late. There's no like telegraph or anything.
Right, okay. Or maybe we should skip to the boss, and you can tell us what's happening there.
Sure.
Spee is not a word, Jonathan.
Oh,
Spee.
right. Whoops. I'm a little too
What are you trying to
distracted.
do? Bees.
There we go.
Where are the bees going, Jonathan? Okay, shall we skip to the end boss?
Oh yeah,
To the boss
sure.
that you wanted to. Oh, the spikes. There you go.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can't even look down and see what's going on, more or less. There are actually some stages later on in the especially in the second act, where this doesn't play fair. Let's just say.
Okay. So back to the hub world.
Oh yeah, the hub world.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't play fair because you don't know how to spell.
Yeah.
Have you thought of that? Is it your spelling?
Nope, nothing to do with that.
Alright. Rat Parade.
There we go,
it.
Rat Maestro.
Okay, so 3 stages and then a boss stage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me guess. A rat?
A
Is the
big
boss
rat, in fact. Yeah.
Big rat?
Yep.
Does he play music? Is there a musical tie? Any reason why he's a maestro?
I think they're doing the whole piper thing.
Oh man, that's a nice character model though. Okay, so is a health bar up the top there? So it's all pretty standard so far. What's happening
Wait,
here?
I just spelled a word. Okay.
You
There we
You
go.
gotta enter it in. You gotta enter it in.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not taking any damage, Jonathan.
And he's actually hitting me really hard. And this is the first stage boss, mind you.
Okay. Oh no, he's taking damage. What
No,
am I
no,
talking
but
about?
not when he was jumping up. Oh, alright, here's this one bit. Alright, I think I need to spell.
Right. So what do you gotta do here?
B.
Oh. Bolty. Try Bolty. Bolty.
That's
I
right.
don't know if that's a word.
No,
No.
guess not.
Bolts. The old S trick. Just oh, what's happening? Rats.
Oh god,
Rats
man.
everywhere. How do you get out of that? Oh, do you have to jump up on the
Yeah, you have to jump on the platforms.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna make a call now, Jonathan.
Yep.
You're not gonna survive this.
Oh, no, I'm not. You get damaged pretty bad, and this is the first boss, mind you.
Oh, no, man. It's difficulty, but maybe that's the thing. So this is the reason why you don't think it's kids.
It's not for kids, that's for sure.
Too difficult.
And I don't think any big adult in the right mind would actually want this.
Why?
I don't know, it just doesn't feel that appealing right now. CAD? Yeah, sure, CAD, why not?
Right, fire.
And you see that timer counting down? Once it's done, that's pretty much it. Game over, and you have to start the battle again.
Okay.
Let's try another word.
But if you got more powerful spells, right?
Yep.
So it is your spelling.
Yeah, but it really depends on the words you get, so it's also luck as well, depending on the letters.
Okay.
And I don't see any way you can actually hurt him while he's in the background, and those segments actually happen too long for a first boss fight.
Especially if you're timed, right?
Yep, and that's the pressure right there.
Derp.
Oh, can you
Derp's
spell
a word.
derp?
I see the notes change as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Alright. T. Oh no, there's no E. There again, luck. And also, and by the way, it does not the game does not pause when you're holding the L1. It just slows down
okay.
time.
Slows down time.
Yeah,
right.
so you will still get hurt halfway through while you're spelling words.
Okay, so if like those rats would still have gotten you, right?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Get the O. Use the O somehow.
Alright. Ooh, okay.
Pause. Alright. What does that do? Oh, you got your powered up fireballs.
Hopefully. And I'm still on my last. Oh no, it's a shitty fireball. Oh crap.
Why is it? I thought it was your cannons there. Why is that not at all?
Oh, that's only for range. So it does not actually
right.
affect strength.
Okay. Well, so what affects strength?
Only when you spell longer words and if you use the blue letters more. Okay.
Blue or the green? The red ones?
Both.
Oh, okay. But you can only ever have 15 spells, is that right? Because it seems
Yep.
like it doesn't go up farther than
Nope. Yeah, the game encourages you to spell, which is nice.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Oh, no, no such word.
There's not very many letters in this one. Stutzmo.
Oh, and it's dark now to 57. Okay. Oh.
I don't think Stutzmo is a word.
Sorry, just a bit pressure right now. There's a timer going on.
Yeah. Stit. So, okay.
Door. Okay, so right.
No, you know what, Jonathan?
Yep.
I'm gonna say it right now. I don't think you're gonna do it.
Nope. Oh god. Oh god.
Stort?
Is that
What's a stort?
That's right. Tort. Okay, tort.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. Tort? Torts.
Okay, I think the timer is probably the bad thing about the game.
Okay.
Like maybe for the last bosses, I'm happy with that. But this is the first boss, for crying out loud. I'm sorry, I'm just a little frustrated right now.
Alright.
If you've actually checked out my Twitter feed, I've actually tweeted quite a bit about this game, not in the most best light possible. Anything to add in, Randy? You seem quite there. Oh god, what just happened? Oh, timer, right.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know. I think the spelling thing probably has a lot to do with it. So,
really?
you know, if we maybe spent some more time trying to get like bigger words in there.
And it also depends on the letters you get.
Yeah.
And you can't just sit down and just think up what words you need to get.
Yeah.
Because timer, and it also slows down
You've
time.
got the big fireball now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what do you think? Should we call it a day for our look?
Oh
at
yes,
Page
please,
Chronica?
yes, please. I'm actually surprised I actually got through the second chapter.
Okay.
All
All right. Well, that was a look at Page Chronica. It is out on the PSN right now.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks a lot.